Welcome back to Hope Flicks, your trusted source for the latest news from across the United States. Today's top stories: the shocking assassination of Charlie Kirk, a looming government shutdown over healthcare funding, President Trump's decision to send the National Guard to Memphis, major concerns over America's job market, and a high-stakes immigration raid at a Hyundai plant. Let's dive in. Conservative activist and Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk was tragically assassinated during an event at Utah Valley University earlier this week. The FBI has launched a full investigation, releasing surveillance footage and offering rewards for information on the suspect. National reaction has been swift. Republican leaders have condemned the attack as an assault on free speech, while Democrats warn against escalating rhetoric. This shocking act has once again sparked debate over the rise in political violence in America and whether public figures are safe at events. For many Americans, the question remains, is political discourse becoming dangerously toxic? Meanwhile, in Washington, tensions are rising as lawmakers face yet another government shutdown deadline. Democrats are demanding restored Medicaid funding and an extension of Affordable Care Act subsidies, while Republicans push for tighter spending caps and temporary stopgap bills. With just weeks to go before the fiscal year ends, millions of federal workers, military families, and government contractors could face uncertainty if no deal is reached. This showdown could also influence voter sentiment heading into the next election year, with both parties preparing to blame each other if the government grinds to a halt. In Memphis, President Trump has announced the deployment of the National Guard in response to what he calls an unacceptable rise in violent crime. Local leaders are divided. Some residents welcome the move, saying it's long overdue, while others fear it represents federal overreach into local policing. Experts warn this could set a precedent, raising the possibility of Guard deployments to other major U.S. cities struggling with violence. This marks one of the boldest federal crime control measures in years. On the economic front, troubling news: the Bureau of Labor Statistics has revised job numbers downward, revealing that from April 2024 to March 2025, the U.S. added nearly 1 million fewer jobs than originally reported. Sectors like retail, hospitality, and technology appear especially weak. J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon warned that the economy is showing signs of strain, while analysts say this could push the Federal Reserve to consider cutting interest rates sooner. For everyday Americans, the big concern is clear. What does this mean for paychecks, inflation, and job security in the coming months? Finally, a major immigration enforcement operation in Georgia has grabbed international headlines. Federal agents raided a Hyundai manufacturing facility, detaining around 500 workers, many of them South Korean nationals. The Trump administration says the move sends a strong message. Foreign companies must prioritize hiring American workers. But the raid has sparked diplomatic tensions with South Korea, a key U.S. ally, raising questions about how immigration enforcement could affect international trade relations. Critics argue the raid disrupts supply chains and risks damaging the U.S.-Asia economic partnership. And that wraps up today's headlines. From political violence and government showdowns to economic uncertainty and global tensions, America is at a turning point. This is Hope Flicks, bringing you the latest and most important updates straight to your screen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the news that matters. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.